tattoo that you're trying to remove, I'm going to go over my top questions that I get for laser tattoo removal. Number one is, how many treatments am I going to need to remove my tattoo? This can vary for several reasons. It could be as short as 4 treatments, it could be 8 treatments, 12 treatments, or more. Is that not all tattoo inks are the same. Some are amateur, some are professional, the depth that tattoo is placed, how new that tattoo is, also the part of the body that you place it on. Areas like the torso tend to come off a lot faster than the extremity. Color ink is going to come off at a different speed than black ink. We have to use different wavelengths to target color versus black. We also have to consider the type of machine that was used. Some machines are better than others. Pico devices tend to have the quickest ability to get a tattoo off versus Q-switch. There's a lot of variability, and tattoo removal is not a one-size-fits-all for every person. Can you remove cosmetic tattoos such as the eyebrow? And yes, we can remove eyebrow tattoos very effectively. They tend to come off pretty quickly as well. Can be asked about side effects or the risk of scarring. Scarring is a potential risk factor for any tattoo removal. This really only tends to happen if the energy or response in your skin tends to be a little more aggressive and you tend to get blisters. We want to minimize the chance of getting a blister, which will minimize your risk of having a scar. Side effects could be pinpoint bleeding, little scabs or crusts, or if you had a reaction to the ink when it was put in, and say you got a rash, well, when we take it out and the ink is now exposed to your skin again, it is a possibility that you could have another reaction. We also get asked about the safety of tattoo removal. Tattoo removal is safe for all skin types and can be taken off very effectively for all ethnicities. We'll also want to know, how long does it take to get off per treatment? Well, this is just going to vary depending on the size of your tattoo. If your tattoo is really small, like the size of a quarter, it takes about 1 minute. If it's going to be the size of your hand, maybe it's 5 minutes. If it's your whole arm, this may take 30 minutes or longer. The final question I get most frequently is going to be, is this treatment painful? Well, pain is going to vary per person. You will feel some degree of pain. We try to minimize pain by using some numbing creams and some cold air blowing on the skin as we do the tattoo. Most people say it feels like little bits of hot bacon grease just splashing on the skin, so you feel a little bit of a sting, but typically that pain subsides about 5 to 10 minutes after, and you're fine after that. If you're interested in tattoo removal, come into our office and we can give you a consultation and really answer all of your questions in more depth.